The title of the piece is called Songs of Coiled Light. It's taken from one of the lines in a poem by American poet Michael Ratti. And it's a poem about struggle and searching and trying to find things that are just sort of out of reach. And in many ways the piece we're doing is searching for meaning inside a kind of room where sound can come alive and where the feel of things and the look of things around us is being evoked in different ways. We were invited to come to the City Art Space here in Aberdeen at the hospital through the connection with Sound Festival, which is a new music festival based in Scotland. And really it was just a great opportunity to have a wonderful space which became our kind of laboratory. It's a multi-purpose art space, often it's doing gallery work, but it's a place where people could come and go at specific times and just see the work in progress that we're doing. We've got pupils from Aberdeen School for the Deaf and then a class of physics students from a local secondary school. We will show the work to staff and patients at the hospital as well. And it just seemed just the right kind of environment really to test out something which has got a lot of ideas about the way we listen, the way we think about the space around us and kind of well-being at its heart.
So maybe this. Yeah? Yeah? Okay, let's try.
I have no idea how long now Colin and I were debating on the possibility of doing something together. What would we do? How would we do something? He had certain reservations about just the idea of a solo piece, just this one instrument standing alone, but then this turned into this other idea he had. 3 pieces, 3 instruments, solo pieces, but with resonating objects, with the sound of these instruments influencing the surroundings and causing the objects or whatever he's chosen to surround the space to make different noises which will somehow accompany or become something to interact with the solo instrument.
I've been drawn to creating something which is multi-sensory, really, because there's so much out there at your fingertips as a composer. You know, there's manuscript paper, there's notes, there's instruments, there's people who play, but there's also music technology through the computer, and just the idea that we can change the way people listen is of real interest to me. We're in an age where you can listen to music all the time, you can listen to it on your own earphones, and there are sounds happening wherever you are. And that's wonderful, and we can tune into them or not hear them. But I think our role as a composer has got to be to make people listen afresh and in different ways. And so this piece is all about me exploring how I can do that. And I do that using a team of people to help me, and I used objects. And this is an experiment for me. I started with another piece for piano and objects, and I think I'll be going on to do more, but this is the current one, and it's been done in a particular way for the particular team that we've got.
There's a sound that's being made, and I have to take that sound and do something with it. The idea for this project is to vibrate things with sound, or to make them move in some way. How do you do that is, well, I mean, sound vibrates. It is vibrations. It's a physical thing. So the idea of using that to move something else still means that you have to take that and then send it out, control it in some way. You have to control the sound. So a sound is being made either in the computer or it's being made by the performer. The sound, I capture it, comes into the computer, and then I have to send it out to a very specific place in a very specific way.
The sound makes the speaker move, and it makes something else move. So we'll see the music dancing as well as hearing it. We understand what music is when we kind of hear it, But very often we don't touch music, and we don't always necessarily see it beyond watching the way the performers are on a platform. So to mix things together seemed like a really interesting idea. And this is really only the start, because in an ideal world, when you've got a lot more time and a period of research and development, we very much hope that we can explore what different materials can be used to allow people to feel the music even more than in this pilot project, really.